Hi everybody, Halas Hall here for ChicagoFootball.com along with Kevin Fishbain, Arthur Arkush, and San Francisco 49ers coming in Sunday. The Bears the favorite for the first time in 12 games this season, Kevin. 49ers offense ranked dead last in the league. The defense not much better. It's hard to find the concerns for the Bears in this game.
Yeah, and the Bears are a touchdown favorite for the first time in 2 years. So, this is going to be how do they handle being in this position for the first time all year. And I think if we learn anything from his coaching staff, they're not going to let the players think anything more about this game than it's just another game. And they realize they're in a playoff situation now where they got to try to win out. So it's just they have to treat it like another game. And I trust Fox, Fangio, Gase will keep them level-headed.
49ers want to run the football, Arthur, but Carlos Hyde almost certainly not going. Of course, Reggie Bush on IR. Sean Drawn, the former Bears third stringer, is the starter for San Francisco right now. As bad as the Bears' run defense has been, this could be a game to get healthy on.
They should, absolutely. But Drawn has been productive. Don't overlook him. He's a hard-running guy. He can do everything pretty well. And at the same time, like you said, this should be the opportunity for the Bears front seven to kind of take the fight to a San Francisco offensive line that's pretty good, but that should be able to be made one-dimensional because of Blaine Gabbert's limitations.
Well, and Blaine Gabbert in 3 starts, Kevin, a 91.0 passer rating. He threw for over 300 yards in Arizona last week, but they're only scoring 10.4 points a game over the last 5.
Yeah, they're terrible in the red zone. They can't convert these opportunities into touchdowns. We know what that's like. Covering this team obviously here in Chicago. Gabbert impressed me a little bit the way he moved the pocket and things, and he's got 2 pretty good receivers, Anquan Bolden and Torrey Smith. Tight end Vance McDonald, they had a nice connection against Arizona. But I think, again, as Arthur said, if they make this thing completely on Gabbert, it's going to be tough for the 49ers to score points.
Arthur, offensively, this should be as close as the Bears have been all year to 100% with Jay Cutler's weapons. You got Forte and Langford, of course, Alshon Jeffrey, Marty Bennett back. And the 49er defense, not as bad statistically as the offense. They're not winning many football games, and they've lost a lot of people in the last year.
No doubt about it. They're a Jekyll and Hyde group. They play very well at home. They were outstanding against Arizona last week, but the run defense has just not traveled well at all, allowing 200 yards, an average of 200 yards over the past 2 weeks. So we have a little more clarity about how Forte and Langford are going to be deployed now, obviously, from Adam Gase, and great to get Martellus Bennett back, see how he kind of assimilates with Zach Miller as he's ascended. So you'd love to see the run game going. If it can't, maybe you'll be a little alarmed, but this secondary isn't really equipped to handle all the Bears' weapons either.
Aaron Lynch, we'll have to check him out, Brooks' health, but he's got 4 sacks in the season, along with Navarro Bowman, still one of the best inside backers in the league. 12.5 sacks between them. That is the threat to the Bears offense Sunday.
Yeah, Aaron Lynch versus Kyle Long will be one of the best matchups we'll be watching on Sunday. And then you mentioned Navarro Bowman, their best run stopper, one of the best run stoppers in the league. Adam Gase talked about him, Jay Cutler talked about him, Matt Forte and Jeremy Langford know he's going to be looming there. So it's going to be big on the offensive linemen to pick up their blocks, put a hat on the hat, and get create some openings for these runners to try to get some more yards per carry.
The Bears have significantly overachieved as an underdog all year long. Now it's time to see how they do as a favorite. For all the best preview and coverage, stay right where you're at ChicagoFootball.com 24/7.